What's up guys? Welcome back to our YouTube channel.
Halala.
For those of you who don't know me, I am Raisa and this is...
Man with an eye.
Okay, before we go anywhere, please... Before we go anywhere, please make sure that you like, share and subscribe. And hop onto our Instagrams. That's where we post most of our content. And also check out our merch. All the links are down below. Today we'll be doing the video called We Read Our First DM / WhatsApp / messages. Okay, let's go.
My ocean, she ride into my ocean. Quite frankly, you're my ocean, my ocean.
So,
Yo.
just a quick background information, because I think they need to know this. We work at the same place, so that's kind of where the first messages started. So we started using Emmanuel's old phone, and I came across our entire...
We're using my old phone as the business phone for off duty.
Yeah.
So all my old messages are still on the phone, all the old pictures and
Yeah.
like, yay, there's like archives here. So
these messages go back to 29 September 2018.
is it that back, that far?
So
Yo.
if ever we were anywhere with anybody else during that time.
Yeah, when I don't say that.
Yeah.
Hey,
20,
there's
yeah.
even booty calls on this phone.
29.
Amara baby, I did.
I know there is, because
the
somebody's name is saved with a peach. And a peach is an
Ah,
ass.
come on.
You know what I'm talking
Yes,
about,
but
no?
I didn't say your name.
You forgot to delete that.
The person's nickname is Peaches.
That's not. It's because she has a big ass. So when I saw that, I went to check her on Instagram, and then I saw she does have a big ass.
Really?
Yeah. She has a massive ass.
No, okay, but wait.
So I
In my defense, that doesn't mean anything. I just saved the person's name because it was going to be easier to describe that person with the peach emoji. It just so happens that
The
she has a
only
big
other
ass.
person with the emoji
But
next
wait.
to their name is me.
And then that person.
Yes.
But wait, okay, in my defense again, that person probably shares.
No,
there's
she has
two
a
or three.
big ass.
No, but it's 2 or 3 people with the same name. Am I right?
No, she's the only person.
Okay, but whatever I say, it's just, this is an entrapment. Like whatever I say, it's just gonna come back and bite me in the bum.
Okay.
Excuse
Anyway.
the pun. But I'm just saying that I used to save people's name with an emoji to describe them better, or to like know who exactly this is. So yeah, I can't believe you found that.
Okay, anyway, so the entire conversation since September 2018 is on here. But before we go anywhere, so this is our first DM. So he said,
Oh, bear in mind, I don't remember our old conversations.
it's so cringe. Do you know why I actually want to do this? Is because we're both not that person anymore. So it's funny to see, because also at the time I really liked him, and
I wasn't the way.
I also like kept ending the conversation and like not like giving like my all.
Oh yeah,
and
yeah.
And I like really liked you.
And that's what also didn't motivate me to pursue you like that, you know. But yeah, I had no idea that you actually, what do you say in Cape Town? Smark. That you smarked me. I didn't know.
Okay, so September 2018 at 9:45 p.m. So also back then I used to
9:45.
yeah, I used to go out a lot, like at night.
All the guys that liked you or that wanted to be with you at that time, and vice versa for me, the girls that wanted to be with me at the time and that I was speaking to, they're probably gonna watch this video on some, hey, if they still have our chats, let me see where was I on this day. Ha! Fucking cheater.
That's why I'm saying if you were with anybody in this time. So he says at 9:45 p.m.
Why must you say it like that? Because now you see, this is why I should read the stuff, because you're gonna make it seem as if I was the creep, like I was like just looking for ass or something.
Anyway, he says we should do a photo shoot together with a flame emoji.
Okay, pause. Yes, I said that. Why did I say that? Why do you think I said that? In any case, at the time, I was also like in my pursuit of being a model and stuff. So I also had like nice pictures taken like on a monthly basis, you know, building my profile and stuff. So people knew me for the pictures I took and the, what do you call it? The captions. Anyway, so like all my old Instagram pictures are like professionally taken. So I saw her pictures and I was like, oh, it'd be nice to link up, man, you know.
Okay, at this time,
But
I remember.
I didn't know that you were like an influencer and
Which I'm not.
okay, and like you model like professionally and stuff. Like I had no idea.
But at the time, I remember this night perfectly. So I posted a picture of my outfit that I was going out in, and then you commented on the picture. Then I commented back, and that's
What did
how
I
it
say?
led to the DM. You sent me a blue heart and a fire emoji, and then it led to the DMs because after I replied.
By the way, the blue heart is now our signature.
Yeah.
And I call it that, the signature.
Yeah.
You replied saying?
I also replied a blue heart.
Oh, hey!
Yeah.
I think that's when I was like,
Okay, and then I'm just gonna not say the company we work for, and then I was like, oh, and make the whole hate me, because I was under the impression that if I'm gonna do a photo shoot with them, that the company, like the people, was gonna like,
oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Anyway, so then
But
he was like,
say why though? Why people were gonna think that or be like,
no,
I dare you.
just let it go. Anyway, so then he was like, what's that supposed to mean?
Yeah.
So I was like, lol, you know what I mean. And then he's like, no, actually I don't, I'm completely lost. And then he's like, what's your digits? Can we chat? Firstly, who even says digits?
I'm from a different generation.
Digits? What's your digits? Okay.
Did you
and then
understand what I said?
I did.
Done!
There's this
Done.
one thing about him that gets to me, that
I'm old.
no, that is like a very, you know, sometimes you have petty things as to why you wouldn't go for that person. Like there's just like petty things that wouldn't make you go for that person.
Yeah, you
So
see
I
them,
have-
you deem them as petty.
So I had this thing. I hate when guys don't finish.
Oh, I see where you're going with this.
What? No, you don't. I hate when guys don't put the full word there. Like, we don't have Nokia 3310s where you have to press 3 times to get to the W, press twice to get to the H, and then he was like, what? Like what? He still does it up to this day. He doesn't
What?
say what, like
Let me see.
WHAT.
Oh.
He's like, what? And if he says Y, then he'll just make a Y, and O, then he'll just make a R. Oh! And this is
I'm
where I
from a
know
different time.
that we left
Oh.
that behind in like 2009.
Well, clearly
We
my
moved away.
age group hasn't done that. Ask your brother. He
No,
probably does
he
the same.
doesn't. My brother actually types in full. Anyway,
You trying to say I'm dumb?
so that's how I know it's God's plan, because if it was anybody else, I would have been like,
I also have my version of me not wanting you the things you did that
okay,
turned me
but
completely
you
off.
still do it, and if anybody else were to do it, I would get irritated.
Can you get to the next point?
Anyway,
'Cause
so
you're making me seem
that's
like-
when we exchanged
Oh.
numbers. Okay, so now we're going to the old phone with the booty calls. Then he asked me for my number at 9:50. No, 9:50.
Where was I that day? Do you remember?
I don't know. 9:50. He then sends me a message at 23:37.
The same day.
Yes. So you to go 2 hours.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna make it seem as if you're on bar now, you got your number immediately. Hey! No, I'm not that type.
Anyway,
Must
2
wait.
hours later, he was like, hey!
Did I say, hey, come and sit? Wait.
Hey.
You! Disgrace.
Hey,
Yes!
you still up. Not Y-O-U, the letter U still up.
With a
And
question mark. Okay?
Yeah.
Don't make it seem as if I'm some illiterate.
And then I'm like, yes, I'm at arcade.
Yeah. What? Yeah, I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that. That was one of the stuff that turned me off. Because that place was her second home. Yo! If she's not at home, she's at arcade. And you can just, like, I've never been there, but I've heard about the music that plays there. And okay, wait, let me not talk about it because I know there's a lot of fans for that place. But
It's good music.
for you, yeah.
No, like, it isn't like that. It's not like that at all. They play like R&B.
I don't want to know.
music
Yes, you were at
throughout
arcade. I wonder with who.
the night. Oh, can you really hate something that you haven't been to? I don't think so. It's a hater. I call that a hater.
Can you? Oh,
Anyway, so then he's like, what's that? A club? Not what? What? What's that? A
we've
club?
established how I checked. Can you move on from that? Because you're not gonna. Yo.
Oh, and then I'm like, oh yes, you're not from Cape Town. And then I said, yes, it is. I must really like you to be chatting to you while I was in the club. And
Really?
I was so excited that you messaged me. You don't understand. To a point
Really?
where I like showed my friends. I was like, you messaged.
Yay! Black magic, Baba do X.
Stop it. Okay. And then
Witchcraft.
And then soon after that, we saw each other in Durban. That's the whole story of how we met. So, yeah.
No, but
So
no,
what did
you
you-
skipped the whole part. You skipped an entire part.
But we already explained those in the other videos.
I
man.
know, but emphasize how psychotic you were.
What do you mean?
The first time we met, the first day, she hacked into my account at work where you can see where you can see my what do you call it?
Your roster.
My roster, yeah. My flight schedule. So she saw what time I'm signing on, and then she came an hour early to catch me with my sign on. And then as I was leaving the building, and then we bumped into each other into the stairs. And I was like, hey, who's this girl? And she's like, I'm thinking, yeah, come on yourself.
No, man, this is.
Dun, dun, yeah.
This is each other.
Bobby. Yeah.
Yeah, so that happened before.
Okay.
So then, straight after those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 messages, I see him in Durban, and that's the night.
Yo, Bobby, I'm going to strangle you.
Okay, and that's the after that we met, and we met in Durban, and that's the night that we kissed each other, and then yeah. So the next morning after that, he just said, "Are you good?" and whatever. And then I like wanted to get his attention, so I showed him the picture that we took that night, which is this picture. Don't know if it's focusing. And that was our first picture we took, right? Yeah. And then he was like, "When did we even take these?" Anyway, blah blah blah. So then we didn't speak at all.
Yeah.
So remember that
I wasn't gonna make it seem like I'm bad for you or like, you know, because you're already getting a lot of attention. I'm thinking, and that's the one thing about me, like back in the day, I never used to give attention to the girls who got attention. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I was like, nah, I want to stand out. So I want you to question yourself, like, why isn't he giving me attention? And for some reason, it always works.
It does work. And
So-
as soon as the girl gets attention, then she's like over it.
Not
Yeah.
always. It depends what you do as a guy. So that's a tip for all the single guys there. It's all about strategy, I think, man.
Anyway, so that was our first picture that we took. And so we didn't speak again after that night for almost a whole year. but we had chats in between. So remember, that was the 29th of September. Then the kiss happened, the 7th of October. And then the next time he messaged me was the 13th of October, and he was like, what? Like, WUD. What are you doing?
Okay, so this video is actually about how I chat and how that's what this video is about.
And then I just said I'm on the beach. Didn't reply after that because what the hell? Who says what? What?
The fact that you understood what I was saying makes you the idiot, because you're trying to make me an idiot now for saying that. But the fact that you understood what I was saying.
No, I'm not trying to make you an idiot. I'm just saying that it's something I hate. Like anyway.
Oksalayo, you are here now today because of that.
So then we didn't chat. That was the 13th of October. Then on the 21st of October,
3 days before my birthday.
10 p.m. 10 p.m. Literally the whole day went past. The sunset.
Pause.
Everything.
You see, I see what you're trying to do. Bear in mind, I'm a flight attendant. So 10 p.m. for me is very early. I just landed at that time. So my day starts at 10 p.m. So for me to drive from the airport home, I want to message somebody that or whatever. And she just so happened to be that person. So for me to message at that time, get it right. Don't make it seem as if I was some creep or booty call.
But
you always do that.
No, we weren't talking.
It doesn't matter.
Then to just get a message at 10 p.m. Of course, I'm gonna think that's like fuckboy tendencies.
The worst part of it all, you're a flight attendant yourself. You should know that that's normal to do that.
Okay.
Can you imagine what people were gonna think if I didn't say that now?
Yeah, but you must.
T's and C's. When you buy things and it says terms and conditions, those things are there to read. Just like this. This is the T's and C's of this. I'm the T's and C's of this relationship.
No, listen. Give me a chance.
No, I don't want to give you a chance because you are bloody.
Give me a chance because this is from my perspective. So you messaging me at 10 p.m. and we don't regularly chat. I mean, the last time we chatted was like the beginning of the month. Now you're chatting to me again at the end of the month. What am I? Month end.
End of the month special.
This is where it gets interesting. So then he's like, don't you miss me? You literally chatted to me at the beginning of the month. Now you're asking me at the end of the month, don't I miss you? What do you think you are?
I'm gonna teach you guys something that my uncle taught me when I was very young. He said, as you will sien wat gebeur, gooi 'n klip in die bos. Basically what he meant by that is just, if there's a bush, you take a stone and just throw it in the bush and see what happens. The concept of that is you want to see what's gonna happen, what comes out there. Is there something creepy? You're gonna hear something. It's the same thing. It's all about strategy, and it works. That's what I was doing. I was throwing the clip in the boss. And what was said afterwards?
Go post pictures with your girl.
Yeah.
Came out of the bush. The bush. I am the bush.
Shut your mouth.
That is what the bush said.
Shut your mouth. But okay, the goal still remains. You had to do that to see what's going to happen. It was either good or bad, and it all depends on what you do, what comes out of the bush.
Actually, that was probably me also throwing in the bush to see if you have a girl or not.
Reverse psychology, Caucasian shit. You see, you are smart. You
but
see what you
I
do.
know why I said that, because you had like a picture of like a girl,
Mm.
and like the TV and the pipe. So I just like thought that, and I was like, why are you asking me this when you literally just posted of your girl? Like, I'm not that girl. Anyway, so
you are here now.
He sends me a not interested first, and then he's like, are you that girl now? Not are you that girl?
Can you stop doing that now, please? Can you stop?
Are you that girl? And then I'm like, what girl? No, I said, that girl? What girl? And then he said, I should ask you that. What girl? So I said, I don't know, the girl in your stories.
I
And
was
then
this
he's
close
like,
to just being like, you know what, actually this girl can just go to her outside.
so he's like, you made an assumption based on one story.
Yeah.
If you posted of me in one story, I would hope that all the other girls get the message. I would hope that the first time you posted a romantic story of me.
I see now what this video is about. I was actually wondering, is it actually going to be what you're saying? But I see now what it's all about.
No, it's not about that. It's
Okay.
about us reading
Right.
our first DMs. And then he's like, you made an assumption based on one story. Anyway. Wait, I don't even know if I can read this message. Okay, I'm gonna say, yeah, I know what I'm saying.
No, just say the first sentence. Okay, let me read the first sentence. I was like, okay. Anyway, I was thinking about, yo, okay, I do chat, cuck. I'm thinking about it now. I see now, yo.
So, read this in like the tone that you were sending it to me.
I was thinking about you. Thought we could hook up and chill. Didn't want to leave it by our first encounter when we met. Don't laugh. People are not gonna.
Yeah. And then
that's what
I
I
was like, don't worry, you don't owe me anything.
You see?
That
That's what,
wasn't what I was feeling in
and
my
that
heart.
at that point I was like, you know what?
Yeah, he didn't reply.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna let a girl play me. I don't care who you are, how beautiful you are. Like to me, like you know, my pride is like there. So I was like, nah, fuck off. Anyway,
Yeah, he
and
didn't
that's
reply.
what attracted her to me even more. Am I lying?
Yeah.
Am I lying?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, and then he didn't reply to me, and then it was his birthday, so I just said happy birthday. It was
Yo,
like,
I was like,
and then he's like, thank you.
yeah, it's like, because she thought now, yo, I was going to be like, yo, she was happy birthday. There, church cough, not here.
I felt so shit because I really wanted to it to go somewhere,
But you,
didn't know how.
yeah, you want to be vandaag.
but
And this is a message to all the girls. You might be sitting with the love of your life might be under your nose, but you want to play vandaag, and then this is the things you do. Don't.
okay, but I wasn't.
There you go
like,
again,
am I
explaining
play-
yourself.
No, am I?
It
If
is what
that's
it
one
is.
fact mean like you're playing hard to get.
Yeah, like
No, so the thing was I wasn't playing hard to get. I just
you had a standard to maintain or something like that.
No, I am the type of person that I would rather reject you before you reject me. Because I don't do well.
Yeah, but
with
you
that
see, that's
rejection.
the problem that most of you females do. You think that we're gonna reject or something, which it's not even the case.
But you were also very popular. Like he was like a thing at work, and I also had like held back a bit because I wasn't sure. Like
Yeah, I understand what you're saying, but you see, you couldn't differentiate the Emmanuel that's your colleague at work and the Emmanuel that's at home, because that's two different people.
yeah, it is too different.
Exactly. So, like that for me, it's a place where I work, and I like to make that environment fun for me in order for me to enjoy the work. But when I'm home, it's like 360. Like this is my, my humbleness, my, yeah. So yeah, you basically just knew that guy there, and you weren't willing to take the chance to get to know the Emmanuel at home because you thought it's the same person,
Yeah.
which is a mistake I think a lot of people make when they meet certain people in a certain establishment or whatever.
It's like fast forwarding back in January, so we didn't have any conversation, and I think this is like the crazy part that our roads always like led to each other, and we didn't realize it at the time because it was like small like happenings, and it actually,
Yeah, honestly, like I'm somebody that's very strong in faith, and I can count the times where I can really say I believe in things that are being meant to be and stuff. And with me and you, like the thought never came, honestly. But when I saw how things turned out for us, I was like, yo, nah. Like that's a plain indication that this was meant to be. Like honestly, like if I had to dive in deeper into what I'm saying, like you guys would actually see, but it's not something I would like to share because it's special for me, and you know, it's and how things played out just was like, yo, man. And I'm honestly happy that it turned out that way because I see why we ended up together, you know. How has your life been
The best.
this past year?
I can't even recall what my life was before that, and I know that sounds very like cliche and cheesy, but not even that I can't remember, like I don't want to remember that part because
What you're saying about that, actually, it's hard because I see that I didn't know your life before me, but what we are doing now, it's like there was nothing and nobody else before me the way you're living your life now, you know. I don't know if you feel the same way about me, but my whole life revolves around you currently. So what you're saying, like I see it and it's like it hits home.
we have this thing at work where we like change aircraft, so the one crew will get on the other aircraft while you're getting off that. Anyway, so we did like the change. So I was getting off the aircraft.
Oh, the Vafa.
I was getting off the aircraft and he was coming on the aircraft. And then he hugged me and he sent, oh my goodness, it was like I've never ever smelled the scent on a man before. Like, it was just like the best thing I've ever smelled. And you know they say that, stop it. And you know they say that like, always like the voice of the person you love is like your favorite song, and like the smell of the person you love is like your favorite scent, like and it really is like that. I love his scent. And then he hugged me.
I still use it till this day.
And then he hugged me and it stayed on my uniform for like 5 days later. And then I got to my car and
modern day witchcraft.
I got to my car and I was like, yes, now I can finally message him again. And then I said, you smell nice.
Halal. Yes, yeah, you see.
That's all I said. How lame can you be?
My first response, I wanted to say actually, it's that new sunlight soap that I'm trying, you know, so it's kind of amazing. It's no longer the green path. If you grew up in poverty, you will know you used to pass with that if the Protex runs out, whatever. You know the green path, sunlight soap, yeah. So I wanted to tell her that no, it's no longer green, it's blue now. So, but I was like, no.
Is that the one there that you're using?
Oh, yeah, savage. But anyway, no, it's not sunlight. I thought that was going to be corny. I'm not going to say that.
So then he says, thank you, my baby. And what's my favorite pet name? Like, I love it when he calls me baby. Like, ugh, I just love it.
Baby.
You're not like that.
Don't you like Pukupai?
No, I like baby. I like
I never call her that.
Exactly, so when he does, like, makes me like tingle.
So cool. Hey! Baby. Yo, I'm gonna call you baby from my baby.
So then he said, thank you, baby. Then later that night, he messaged me again because I had a story on WhatsApp of myself. And then he sent me like a heart and a flame emoji. And then I replied, thank you, my baby. Like, how lame can you be? Like,
yeah, when you said thank you, my baby, I was like, it's over now. You are mine. You are mine.
Yeah, and then he was like, lol, you like teasing me, nah? And then
you see, now I'm gonna take advantage because it's like I know I'm in, so now I wanna like just throw.
Yeah, and then I said only this one time.
Hey!
I'm not a flirter, guys. I said, I know, and then he says, I'ma get you with a devil face.
I got, didn't I?
How embarrassing is this conversation? And then I'm like, catch me if you can. And then he sends me a lock and a running man and
lockdown, got you.
Yeah.
Excuse the
so
pun.
After that, the conversation just kept rolling. We started speaking. There's not much DMs after WhatsApp messages after that because he's the type of person to call. Like, he likes that.
Oh, and we've got a small surprise for you guys. Please watch this clip.
This is for Emmanuel with an I.
Bobby.
I don't know if I'm doing it right, but Bobby.
So shout out to Shamim. His wife sent through that.
Is the guy's name Shamim?
Yeah.
Halala Shamim.
His wife sent through that clip. Guys, if you have clips imitating any of us, please send it through. Like, we'll feature that video. Really appreciate it, and it's so funny for us to
We
see.
played that clip because something big is coming, so stay tuned to RNA.
So we're getting something, and
Based on that.
that's the
So well done, Shabib. That was quite.
So comment down below if you think you know what we're getting. Yeah. Okay. So guys, thank you for watching. We hope you liked the video. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Don't forget to pop on over to our off-duty page. All the links to all of our profiles is down below in the description. Thank you for watching. Bye.